Nature, plants, animals, rivers, and all natural things that make up our environment that defines nature, the beauty it has, the diversity it has, and the resources it provides is beneficial to us humans. However, our environment has been deteriorating. In the past decades, we have increased global warming from CO2 emissions, and this happens when we produce CO2 that goes and accumulates into the atmosphere and traps heat and stays up there for a long time. Global warming leads to climate change, where it can drastically affect our environment adversely. Antarctica is a perfect example of the effects of global warming, as the ice caps slowly melt away, leaving animals having less habitats and increasing sea levels. There are many indirect ways for climate change. One example is selfish companies like wood companies choosing unsustainable cutting methods like clear cutting. Clear cutting destroys many habitats. It increases soil erosion. But even worse, the amount of trees being cut that releases stored CO2 that can ultimately increase global warming. Another example is trash companies dumping trash into the environment that can reduce the soil quality that can damage the environment. Because of this, the amount of trees will deteriorate and be lowered. Again, this releases stored CO2 that can increase global warming. And of course, CO2 emissions can be directly from burning fossil fuels, car engines, and deforestation. The problem with humans is that we are constantly using fossil fuels for our cars, and we do deforestation to accommodate our needs. If we continue our activity, then global warming will drastically increase, and slowly there will be less environment. It can especially cause lower productivity of plants and farms because of climate change. Lower productivity means lower yields to provide little food for humans and for animals. Forest fires, droughts, and water availability are also the consequences. These consequences can affect our planet and consequently affect us. Future generations will not experience the beauty of nature and its benefits. Human population will decrease because our needs for the environment will diminish. Eventually, there will be no environments, and this will make us go extinct. But we can prevent that with our driving future. Our driving future will be the contrary. A lower use of CO2 emissions, sustainable ways like selective cutting for deforestation, using oil-free methods for transportation like biking, and having better education in environmental science that can improve our knowledge of what can affect our environment. If we have this, then our planet will stay stable and continuing having its beauty of nature. Our next generation will experience this beauty and its benefits instead of having an accumulation of CO2 that can cause climate change and ruin our planet. Our future will help us and every living organism on this planet survive, leaving no climate changes to our planet. Our future can lead to a better and healthy planet.